Let's talk about accessories that I find incredibly chic. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabs and I love all things fashion and handbags. Since last week's video when we got into the topic of aspirational style and developing one's own unique sense of fashion, I got thinking about accessories and the various roles that they play in our outfits. Sometimes they serve as a status symbol. In other instances, it can be an excellent way to elevate a minimalist or simple outfit. Or more simply put, a way for us to express our individual sense of style through additional pieces that are not crucial to our outfit, but we are just going a step further. When I was brainstorming the items that I find incredibly chic in the accessories category that I wanted to discuss in today's video, I shockingly came up with almost 20 items, but since I don't want to yap all day and I'm trying to keep my videos on the shorter side, I whittled it down to 10 items that we are going to be discussing in today's video. The number one item that we are going to be discussing today is any type of headscarf or hat as an accessory. I just want to clarify that I don't just mean like a baseball hat to cover your face from the sun or a beanie, which although those are very cute looks as well, that is more of like a function piece. What I'm talking about is when you kind of go above and beyond with these pieces, that's simply a fashion statement. It's not necessarily a functional piece at all. I just find it so eye-catching because you probably really could go without the pieces, but the fact that you're going all the way to the top of your head to pull your outfit together is so cool to me because that is an area that I am certainly lacking. I want to provide you with some examples right now so you get an image of what I'm kind of talking about. I'm talking baker boy hats or newsboy hats with a tweed fabric, or satin or silk scarves, whether they're the tiny triangle ones that just go around your head or the ones that you can wear around your whole head, bandana scarves. All these looks have such an intentional appearance to them, which I always appreciate seeing. The reason this one went first is because I have never been able to succeed in this area. I have purchased a few hats in my day and I have tried to wrap pretty scarves around my hair. They are always sliding off, and I know there are ways to pin things in place, but I've never really mastered this one accessory, so that is why it just blows my mind when I see very pretty and colorful outfit ideas with those accessories incorporated. Chef's kiss, they look so good. And obviously I'm inserting these photos for you to see, but a lot of the time I can't help myself from thinking, what is the logistics of this look? How are they pulling it off? How are they putting it on their head? And it doesn't move around. It stays perfectly put. It is all just very cool and incredible, and fashion girlies love to see it. Honorable mention in this category goes to hijabis that wear hats and cool scarves as accessories. I know that the hijab is not an accessory to them. It is a mandatory part of their outfit, but the way that a lot of them have incorporated hats or cool accessories or tying the scarf in a very creative way always blows my mind because it's kind of a work of art when you look at it, and it never ceases to amaze me. Number 2 in the list of accessories that I find incredibly chic are watches with jewel tones. Let me explain. I love having a gold tone or a silver tone watch with a minimalist watch strap. I think it's very cool and timeless and chic, but at the same time, I think that nowadays, because we don't necessarily use watches as timepieces, I think it's pretty cool when people use their watches as accessories. And this is where I have to thank today's sponsor, enter Pascal. They gifted me this incredible watch that I simply cannot wait to style with so many different looks. You guys, I was so excited when Pascal reached out to me because I have seen their colorful watches on Instagram for a couple of years now, and I can't lie, I was very curious about trying them out. So I'm so excited to be sharing it in today's video with you all. Pascal is a brand that specializes in beautiful watches as well as jewelry, and they have kindly gifted me some items which I decided to incorporate into today's topic since we are talking about accessories after all. Ta-da! Look how cute! They sent me this oval bubble diamond watch, which I am in total awe of. I love the vibrant color of the strap and all the little details. I used to have a total watch wearing phase where I used to wear watches as an actual timepiece and not just as an accessory, but over the years I've kind of stopped wearing them on a regular basis and now I mostly rely on my phone. But I'm so excited that I have discovered this affordable brand that offers such stylish, beautiful watches that can serve as both an accessory and a timepiece. There are just so many details of this watch that drew me to it. I like that the watch strap is embossed, makes it a little bit more different than a simple leather strap. Another detail that I really do enjoy about this watch is that the bezel around the watch face is like this chubby gold, which sets it apart and makes it a little bit more youthful. Another thing about Pascal is that they exclusively work with lab-grown stones and diamonds, so you know that all the stones on the jewelry pieces are going to be ethically sourced. And this watch also happens to have 2 dainty diamonds on the watch face, which is such a cute shiny detail. And it's such a perfect thing that this watch is so cute because I definitely see myself wearing this as an accessory to elevate my everyday looks. I think this one in particular is so great because this deep color color can either tie a whole outfit together with light colors and tones for a chic look, or be a pop of color on its own when you're wearing an otherwise subtle or maybe mundane look. Anyways, I'm very excited to style this watch, so keep an eye out for that on my Instagram feed as well. And if you want to support my channel and also treat yourself to a beautiful watch, definitely check out their website. I have linked them in my description box. And if you do end up buying something, make sure to leave me a comment below and let me know how you're liking it and how you're styling it. I'm always looking forward to being inspired by you guys. Okay, now let's get back to our list. Number 3 on our list is wearing chunky bangles. I believe that I mention bangles on a kind of a regular basis on my videos. That is just simply how much I love them. But to be more particular, I'm not talking just any bangles. Recently, I have been very fond of the bangles that have an irregular shape. They look like they were kind of more roughly made, and I'm sure that's not the case. They were intentionally made that way. But whatever type of bangle we are talking about, and there's a variety of different bangles out there. There is resin, acrylic, and all the different metal types. Whether you choose to wear one bangle on its own or pairing a bunch of different ones together, I particularly love the look of when people mix the resin bangles with the metal bangles. I think that's really fun. But yeah, there's something about the whole irregular shape of the bangles that I'm talking about, draws inspiration from nature, and that is what makes it very unique and special in my eyes as well. Especially when you're wearing a simpler outfit and you want to have something a little bit more chunky and clunky on you. That is such a fun touch. In the photos, I've also inserted some outfits where people slide the bangles over a tight sleeve or just over their skin. It just looks good in all the ways, and I love it so much. I feel like these big bangles is one of the few accessories out there that maximalists and minimalists alike can pull off with any of their looks. It works for all kinds of people. For the 4th item, I feel like because I was thinking of bangles in the previous one, this item just popped in my head naturally after, which is big metal hair accessories. This sounds so niche, but actually if you look into this genre of hair accessories, there's so much to play with. I'm going to be inserting pictures left, right, and center for you guys to get the picture. I'm sitting over here thinking it is so unfair that I cut my hair this year when I have just become so obsessed with these kind of hair accessories, because they mostly work with long hair, and it's so sad for me because I had long hair for the longest time and I just kind of left it to hang around me without accessorizing with any of these cool things. For any of you long hair girlies out there, I hope you guys enjoy these ones. I like the ones that are kind of like a big metal bauble that goes right over your hair or ponytail when you tie your hair back. I have seen these accessories in person. I just love that it's such a simple idea, but it works so well and it makes your hair look so cool. It almost looks like you tied your hair up with a bangle. It's so nice. Whether you like the very shiny chrome hair accessories or more matte or muted ones, there's plenty of accessories for everyone out there. I must admit that I don't know the actual names of a lot of these hair accessories, so I had to look it up, aside from your basic claw clips that we all are very familiar with at this point. But there's also the metal hair cuffs, French hairpins, long curved hair clips, metal hair combs, and even those very simple metal hair snap clips, you know, the ones that you could just put into the side of your hair. I can see those being styled really nicely as well. Again, I just feel like a lot of us tend to underutilize our hair and our head space for accessories when we're getting dressed and accessorizing our outfits and looks. I personally think of my hair last whenever I'm putting a look together, and that's kind of a bummer for me. So for 2025, I think I would love to incorporate more hair accessories and more headpieces to spice up my looks a bit more. 5 on our list is knit triangle scarves, and this one is kind of a newer one that has caught my attention over the last year. I think it was really late 2024 when I started seeing this a lot more. People were wearing it around their head, people were wearing it around their shoulders or around their waist. I just love when one piece could be worn so many different ways. And one of my very stylish mutuals, her name is Samantha on Instagram. If you don't know her, I'm gonna insert some pictures of her. She styles these pieces so wonderfully. It always serves as inspiration for me as well because it's like a pop of color, but also it adds warmth to your look. I love this piece so much, and I'm actually considering either buying one or making one myself because I can see myself styling this endlessly with so many different looks. Number 6, and this is not new by any means, pop of color in socks. I love this so much, and funny enough, I know that this trend kind of popped up back in the 2010s in the way that hipsters were wearing like cute smiley face socks with their suits. It was kind of like a mind-blowing pairing at the time, but now we are seeing solid color socks with very simple outfits. For example, I'm seeing a lot of people wearing like very chic dressy loafers with some black trousers or brown trousers and then a pop of red or electric blue or lime green. Maybe not lime green, but chartreuse is also a very nice pop of color, or bright pink. And I'm actually considering giving this accessory a go because I have some bright socks that I think would go so nicely with formal pair of heels even. So if I do end up giving that a try, I will give you guys an update. Number 7 is huge silver rings. The ones that I'm obsessing over right now are the very bulbous, irregular shaped ones. I just really love that people are embracing imperfection in their jewelry recently. I'm really enjoying seeing the different kinds of textures and patterns. There's matte silver, brushed silver, shiny silver, all these different kind of things are mixed together and making for really cool accessories. And when it comes to these kind of accessories, the big chunky silver accessories, I'm always very jealous of the girls with slightly bigger hands because I have tiny hands. I know my fingers look kind of long, but they're not. They're very small and my finger size is so small. I've had to have many of my rings custom made because I think the average ring size out there is like 6 or 7 and my ring size is 3 or 4 maximum. So that's kind of a bummer for me, but I love seeing girls pull off these beautiful rings. It looks so chic. And actually our next item on the cool and chic accessories list is number 8, chrome nails or 3D design manicures. This one sort of goes hand in hand with the previous one because I have seen that a lot of the people who are into the big chunky rings are also into really cool maximalist type nails. I think they look so cool together, especially because of all the metal hardware that you're wearing on your fingers. And then with the chrome nails, they pair together so beautifully. I still have yet to understand how those 3D designs work on the nails though, because I have been seeing those nails that look like they have raindrops on top of the nails. And let's just be honest, there's something so extra about matching your nails to your accessories or to your overall look that just screams fashion girly to me. Okay, number 9 is kind of a personal one to me because this item that I find incredibly chic is having a signature pair of sunglasses or just generally a signature pair of prescription glasses. I like this one a lot because back in the day when I first had to start wearing glasses, and I was very young, I think I started wearing glasses when I was 8 or 9 years old, the goal was to wear the most unnoticeable, inconspicuous pair of glasses that just kind of blends into my face and doesn't stand out too much so you could keep seeing my face and my eyes. But nowadays people are kind of taking the lead with their glasses. They're wearing really chunky frames, colorful frames, and even when they're wearing sunnies, they wear the chunkiest, biggest, baddest looking glasses. I love that so much because of course going with minimalist looks is always very interesting and good, but there's something so brave and bold about wearing a colorful pair of glasses that I can immediately recognize as, okay, that person has style. They don't care that you can definitely see the glasses before you see their face. And in this category, I don't think you necessarily need a whole lot of sunglasses or prescription glasses. If you're going with your fancy flashy glasses and you wear it regularly, it kind of becomes part of your facial features. It's like you become synonymous with that specific funky pair of glasses, and I just love that so much. Okay, last but not least, our 10th item is just an oversized big accessory. This one is kind of an all-encompassing category because all the other items that we were talking in our list could essentially fall under this one. But what I'm trying to convey to you guys is having any of the before mentioned items and accessories, but in a more dramatized and oversized format. For example, a silk scarf that's so big that you could drape it across your shoulder like a crossbody accessory, or like a thick belt, or wearing a bunch of oversized bangles that take over a lot of your wrist real estate, or forearm I should say, bulbous hair accessories or huge hair scrunchies, huge sunglasses or prescription glasses with dramatic frames. There's something so intentional about wearing a very oversized accessory. It's like you're going above and beyond the function of the piece. And now you're here simply for the drama and to make a statement. And who doesn't love a bold statement accessory? That is just the right amount of cool aunt vibe that I aspire to have in the future, or even better, a badass stylish grandma with out of this world style. So that is everything for my 10 items that I find very stylish and very chic in the accessories category. Let me know what you guys thought of my list of items and what you guys find particularly chic when you think of accessories. Also, let me know if you like this format of this video because like I mentioned, I have 10 more items that I could get into. If you guys like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already because that really helps out my channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!